All right, now we are going to change gears here because we have a pretty cool interview lined up for you guys. It's about an event that is happening tomorrow at True Vine Brewing Company in Tyler. It's a exposition that is showing off kids being entrepreneurs. Pretty cool idea. And joining us right now to talk about this event, we actually have Horizon, one of the entrepreneurs, and his mother, Lindy O'Ryan. So O'Brien, O'Brien, O'Brien.
Yes.
All right, gotcha. Sorry. All right. So let's talk about this event. It's called the Kidpreneur Business Expo. Before we actually talk about the event, I think I want to talk more about the organization behind it, EmpowerNet. What is the function of EmpowerNet?
Yes, so that is a nonprofit business that is helping small businesses and entrepreneurs to have success in the community.
And what is the Kidpreneur Academy specifically?
Yes, so they have also set up the Kidpreneur Academy, and that helps empower young business owners or future business owners like Horizon to go out there in the community with a real business, set it up with marketing. They learn leadership and the skills to be successful.
That's pretty extensive. Speaking about that, when we think about, kids your age, we usually think about their interests being sports or video games or, not starting their own
Right.
business. And for kids who are interested in doing that, sometimes it's hard to find those resources. But in your view, you know, even for people who aren't necessarily interested in entrepreneurship, why should children learn about starting a business?
Well, for my husband and I, we are business owners, and it was really important to us that our children see us modeling that behavior. And if that's something that they want to pursue, we really wanted to support them. So then to find this resource in our community was just an amazing benefit and bonus for us, because it's one thing for us to tell him these things, but when he hears it from someone else, that's even more empowering. And I think it's really important that we support our youth and those future business owners.
And talking about those future business owners, of course, we have Orion here to talk to us about what he's going to be showing off at tomorrow's event. I think we have a camera view here of some of the things he's showing off. He has, in fact, 3D printed some pretty cool little critters. So tell us more about the business that you're going to be showing off tomorrow.
Well, how I started it, I saw some 3D prints in a Walmart, I think, and I said, "Ooh, those look pretty cool." So I wanted to print those, and I was like, "How are they made?" So we searched it up. It was by a 3D printer. So I saved up my own money for about a month, and then I bought the 3D printer and just started making kids happy with 3D prints.
Oh, that's really cool. So how successful has this business been for you?
Pretty good. It's been fun. Been printing some stuff. I like doing it. It's fun to watch it, just print.
And who do you sell this to? Do you sell it to like friends in school?
Friends in school, on Facebook, and my website.
Oh, pretty cool. And talk to us a little bit more about what it takes to get this off the ground, because you had to buy a 3D printer, you had to buy the resin or
Filament.
the
Filament,
filament, the material used to actually print this. So you obviously had to invest a lot of money before you could start to make that money. Talk to us a little bit about that, because sometimes, when we try to get something off the ground and, we're sinking a lot of our time and money, we sometimes worry that it won't be for much. But how did you get through that phase of building this business up before you could start to see returns?
So first, I 3D printed a couple things, and I was like, "Ooh, that's pretty fun." Then I had some sports, and I kind of forgot about it. But then I printed a thing, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna do some more." And then I just started keep on doing it, and then I never really forgot about it. Then I just kept on doing it. It's one of the toys I really love.
Yeah, well, they certainly look cool. I can see you have many different little critters there, butterflies, dragons. Is that a lobster too?
Yeah, there's a lobster.
That's pretty cool. So Are these like custom orders that people ask for,
Some
or do you make?
people can have custom orders. I have a couple custom orders, probably like 1 or 2 a week. Yeah, I really like it. It's
Wow,
fun.
certainly cool. And I think I did see another box that you got in
Yes.
there.
Yep.
What else are you going to be showing off? Oh, even more 3D prints.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this, one of my favorite 3D prints is the dragon. I love just playing with them. This is an axolotl. Really fun. A snake. I printed a golden snake this morning, actually. I love them. They're fun. My favorite of all, the alligator dragon. Looks like an alligator to me. It's really, really big. I love it. I like playing with it, just fighting with it, selling it. It's fun.
Yeah, no, it definitely looks like a lot of fun just to move it around and
Yeah.
it's almost like kind of like a fidget toy a little
Yeah,
bit.
I actually
does
have
have some
a fidget
fidgets.
toy.
Right over there on that.
They're in there too.
Okay, let me grab this one.
Okay. There's the fidgets. This one's really fun. It's like almost like a mountain. Put your finger in it and all that stuff. I
Oh,
love
wow.
just spinning it around.
And you were asking him about kind of his return on investment and how that process worked. So he keeps track of how much money he spent and invested in the business, and then he also has been able to do a couple other booth expos through local businesses to where he can showcase his product, and he has, of course, during the school year sold some at school. So then he's actually been able to return profit already.
That is really impressive.
And
Really,
he's
really impressive.
currently investing that back in the business.
And
but, yeah.
and remind everybody in our audience, how old are you?
I am 9 years old.
9 years old and already has a business returning an investment or returning a profit on his investment. That is some pretty impressive stuff.
We're really proud of him.
Yeah, very, very cool. You know, I don't think I was doing much at 9
Right,
years old, so
exactly. Yeah,
you're
me
definitely
either.
ahead of the curve here. So now let's talk more about the event that's going to happen tomorrow, because obviously you're just one of the
Right.
many kid entrepreneurs that are going to be there. What other businesses have kids started up that you've seen?
Yeah, so when we were there the other day, there was a crayon business, face painting, bracelets.
And yeah, rubber bands and bracelets.
I know there will be several others. That was just at one of the Kidpreneur meetings that we were at. I believe there's about 15 to 20 different kids that will be setting up their youth, that will be setting up their businesses and their services. They'll have face painting, arts and crafts, a DJ, and so it's a great way to support the community.
And tell us more about that DJ. His name's
Huggy
Bear.
Bear? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with him. This will be our first time to see him too, but
Gotcha.
we're excited to experience
I
that.
have a bear.
You have
It's
a bear.
in there.
That's right, yes.
Oh wow, you really have all the different animals taken care of. You wouldn't happen to have a bunny, do you?
Oh, man,
I don't have a
he
bunny,
has
but I can make a
bunnies.
bunny.
That would be great because
There's your Huggy
bunnies
Bear.
are my favorite.
And
Oh,
he does
wow.
do custom orders.
He can actually hug too.
Oh, wait, actually, let me pull this up so we can see here. Oh, look at that! It's a golden bear. It's like almost like a panda bear
Yeah.
from the
Yes, it
eyes.
is.
That's really
Yeah.
cool. Nice.
You can sit down and hold your pencil too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, it has multiple
sit.
purposes too.
Yep, hold your pencil.
Pretty cool. All right. Well, I also heard that there's going to be crafts and activities that attendees can
Yes.
get in on. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so like I said, they'll have arts and crafts. There will be different interactive stations for the kids and just a lot of fun things. So come out, support us, help them get their names out there and grow their businesses.
And now let's go ahead and get some of those need-to-know details. You know, what day and time
Yes.
this is happening, location, registration process, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so Saturday, July 18th, so that's tomorrow, from 11 to 2 at True Vine Brewing, which is off of Earl Campbell Parkway. And they'll be set up out there, rain or shine, they'll be out there. They've got tents, so come on out.
All right. And before we officially close things off, I do want to talk more to you, Orion. You know, at such an early age, you got a business going on. You look like you got a good head on your shoulders. It might be a little bit early to talk about your future, but what would you like to do when you grow up?
Probably when I get to about probably 11 or 12, I might buy another 3D printer. If that does some good, if it keeps on going good, then I'll just continue doing it.
All right. Well, definitely, I think this kid's not going to have a hard time getting into any
I
college.
agree.
I think he's going to do pretty good for himself, and it's going to be so exciting to see kids just like him uh, in scores tomorrow at the Kidpreneur event. I'll go ahead and pull up the details for that event here again. It is tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the True Vine Brewing Company off Earl Campbell Parkway in Tyler. Thank you so much for coming on our show and talking to us about this really cool event. And you can probably reach out to them if you want to buy one of these little figures too. Come help support some kid entrepreneurs and get yourself some really cool 3D printed dragons, bears, all sorts of animals. So thank you again for coming on our
Thank you.
show, and we'll
Yeah.
be sure to have you on any future time you got this event going on, and we'd love to hear more about your story in the future.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.